guys in the booth.
Oh!
This year, for the first time at the IIHF Ice Hockey World Championships, the referees will explain their penalty decisions to the whole arena. And you can hear the announcements through the speakers of the arena sound system. All penalties are announced except multiple penalties. Meine Damen und Herren, zum ersten Mal überhaupt bei Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaften verkünden die Schiedsrichter in diesem Jahr die von ihnen verhängten Strafen selbst. Und Sie können die Durchsagen dann über die Arena-Lautsprecher hören. Es werden alle Strafen angesagt, es sei denn, es gibt mehrere Strafen gleichzeitig. The game officials for this game have been licensed and assigned by the International Ice Hockey Federation. Das Schiedsrichtergespann wurde vom internationalen Eishockey-Weltverband lizenziert und für dieses Spiel bestimmt. Die Hauptschiedsrichter dieses Spiels sind die Referees of the game are Jan Rivik und Markus Linde. The linesman, Regine Lichter, Glenn Katzana von Miroslav Lorski. Das Team Deutschland! Im Tor, starting goalie, number 33, die 33, Danny Ausländer. On defense in der Verteidigung, number 24, die 24, Dennis Seidler. And number 91, die 91, Moritz Müller. Im Sturm, forwards, number 37, die 37, Patrick Reimer. Number 42, die 42, Yassin Enes. Number 95, die 95, Frederik Tippels. And he's the starting six of Team Denmark. In goal, in Tor number 32, die 32, Sebastian Graf.
Just another quiet night in Cologne, Germany on a Friday. Not much going on. People have gathered here at the rink. What for? This place is hopping. We expected it would be, and it is. Friday night and a big game. Most importantly, a big game for Germany.
Oh, we have beautiful seats. The rink is electric. Big game tonight. Yes, we have the news. Dreisaitl's coming, but Germany needs this win against Denmark. We discussed it. For Denmark, they want to win. They have pride. They can't get relegated. But Germany, they got to build something. They got to catch on fire early.
Sebastian Dahm will get the start for Denmark, and Danny Austenbergen will get the start for Germany. He came in after Thomas Greiss left early the other night. 9:23 of the opening period. Thomas Grice left the game, and Austin Birkin came in, let in a softie to make it 2-0, and then shut the door and went 3 for 3 in a shootout.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of experience on the world platform here, but he got better as the game went on.
In across the line for Patrick Reimer. He'll play it back into his own zone. Mueller for Dennis Seidenberg. Seidenberg's pass up the middle failed to materialize. Comes to the near side. Elise will play it in. Turned over to the front of the net. Dom is down. Big save. Sebastian Dom off that backside off of Tiffels.
What an opportunity. There you go, get a little fight in the game here. Little bring some energy for everybody, but what a great save by Dom. I'm not sure if he saw it or if it bounced on the back of his legs. Little puck mishap, a bad pass out there, but right on the stick of Elise, waiting for the pass. He just got a piece of it. Dom did a great job. Right with his stick. And in came his helpers to protect him.
Big save early. If you want to try and quieten the crowd, a goal 25 seconds in wouldn't be what you're going to try and draw up.
No, you don't want the rink to blow up, because if they score, when they score here, it's going to be loud.
Face-off for Denmark, played around the boards. Unable to get a stick on it was Marcus Lauritsen. Nicholas Hart goes after it. Royal pinches in from the line. Hart plays it down the ice. And Frederick Storm will give chase in on Christian Ehrhoff. Christian Ehrhoff took some of the pressure off of Dennis Seidenberg the other night. 25 minutes and 59 seconds for Christian Ehrhoff against Slovakia.
Expect the same thing, big minutes from both those players.
In the corner for Yannick Seidenberg. He's been moved up higher in the lineup. Out there with Cahoon and Masick.
Subsequently all play together in the same team in the DL, the German League, Munich.
Of course, a turnover, and Yannick Seidenberg with the shot, and that's stopped and held by Sebastian Dom.
And you can start to hear the crowd. They're all starting to clap. One side, standing room only, and it's jam-packed. Has to be hot down there.
Humid, some rain today too.
This rink holds close to 20,000. I'm sure we're into the 18 to 19,000 mark range.
You look around the crowd, you see John Tripp jerseys.
They're old.
In the slot, this gets away. Well, they haven't forgotten you, because everybody wants a picture or an autograph or...
Very nice. I was lucky enough to play here for 5 years as well for the team, not just with the national team.
Hurdler with a big hit on the far side. His arms may have come up a little bit on Morten Poulsen. Gugula on the puck, trying to find something to do with it. Finally plays it in behind his own net. Albertshauser plays it, and this gets deflected in by Kink. And this will end up leaving the playing surface.
See the line of Marcus King, Wolf playing together with him, two big bodies. Wolf had a couple games with Calgary a couple seasons ago. Marcus King, captain the Mannheim Eagles. Very physical players, and they're going to be big keys here. Well, it looks like they took Kink off, but that was the plan of the lineup now, but they're physical players, and they're going to need that.
Marco Sturm, being all those years he spent in the National Hockey League, probably a little more familiar with juggling lines on the fly than maybe some of the smaller countries that kind of stick with the same formations and the same trios. Back in for Nicholas Jensen, as the Jensens play big minutes. Matthias Bau will play this in. Played away by Auschenberg, and boy, he almost turned that over to Nicholas Hart. Or rather, Mikkel Ogard was in on the forecheck. Seidenberg with Ogard after him. Ogard trying to work it off the corner boards, comes loose, and it just got away from Garrett Fauser. And now a penalty coming up. Nicholas Jensen is going to draw the first penalty as he knocks the stick out of the hands of Plachta.
Oh, with Germany's power play, it's just clicking right now. We're going to catch a glimpse of it here. Just a little hold. It looks like he dropped that stick a little too easy. He wasn't having a tight grip, but Germany's power play is clicking right now, over 30%.
2-minute penalty for interference.
There you have it for interference.
Referees are Jan Rybak of the Czech Republic, Marcus Lindy of Sweden, and the linesmen are Gleb Lazarev of Russia and Miroslav Lotsky of the Czech Republic. So Germany goes to work on the power play, and Denmark's penalty killing has not been great either. Cahoon, who had the shootout winner in the win over Slovakia, back for Reimer. The shot blocked.
That's
Back
Patrick
for Reimer.
So Dennis, that's Patrick Reimer's spot right there, getting that one-timer. Someone like a Kucherov in Tampa, but not the same effect.
Wraparound try by Big David Wolf. And that brings a little bit of action as those two big men come together, Wolf and Oliver Lawrenson.
Those are two big guys I wouldn't want to mess with. Lawrenson is 6'6", 230. Wolf's about 220, 6 foot.
Wraparound try there by Wolf, and then he took a couple of whacks at it.
Good job, looking very determined.
5 points for Germany. Denmark with 2.
Crunch
Germany
time.
right now sitting in 5th spot. Plachta trying to pull it back off the face-off, can't. Lawrenson will play it around the boards, and this will slip all the way back, and Danny Ostenbergen will come out, plays it away from Dennis Seidenberg. I'm not sure Dennis Seidenberg expected that. But it is tracked down by Kink at center. And back for Seidenberg. Seidenberg, though, does lead Germany in ice time at just under 94 minutes in the first 4 games that he has played. Seidenberg for Plachta, and Plachta will whip it in. And now a penalty coming. Philip Gogula is going to go to the penalty box for slashing.
Oh, one of the rules in hockey is you never want to get an offensive zone penalty, especially when you're on the power play. You see Philip Gogula going down here, touching that puck.
In Germany,
for the second time in a row, it looks like it's sticking too easy out of the hands.
Penalty for slashing.
Yep, I guess Jesper Jensen figures, hey, if one team can do it, so can the other. Last time these teams met was 2012. Germany won 2-1. Philip Gogula had the game-winning goal at 8:24 of the 3rd period. Freddie Anderson and Dennis Andras were the netminders for that game.
You know who had the first goal?
I do not.
John Tripp.
Very good.
Slap shot over the blue line over Freddie's shoulder.
My homework wasn't deep enough.
I got lucky.
Is it a good game?
Yes, it was actually. Close in Bratislava. Really fun tournament.
4-on-4 continues for another 33 seconds. And then Denmark will go to the power play. Crowd looking for another call. Emil Christensen sends this ahead for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers winds up, looks for some speed through the neutral zone, dumps it in, goes in after it, but it's the big carom off the boards, but then Ehlers steals it from Mueller. Ehlers drops it off. Mueller slow to get up, way back in behind the play, and the puck leaves the playing surface, and he'll make his way to the German bench.
Good puck protection by Ehlers there. Bumping Moritz Mueller off the puck here. You see him turn around. Just got a stick on a good piece. Moritz Mueller being attended to with his shoulder here.
Morton Green nope, he's going to get tossed out. Mats Christensen will go in and take the face-off against Garrett Fauser. And now it's a power play for Denmark as Niklas Jensen makes his way to the bench. And out comes Frederick Storm. They jam it up on the boards as the time runs off the clock. Royal in a battle there with a battle royal with Mads Christensen. Kept in at the line by Jesper Jensen. He'll send that to the front of the net. Never got through. And then picked up and cleared down the ice by Elise.
Seeing a really good level of competitiveness here, as we saw in the corner between the two teams.
Drop pass. Jensen near side from Lauritsen, got off the stick of Morton Green, and this will get played all the way back down the ice, and maybe time for one last rush from Jesper Jensen. Shot from the left side by Bow, that got blocked by Kruger, and this will get cleared down the ice, and that'll pretty much do it as far as the power play is concerned. Jesper Jensen is over 104 minutes of ice time coming into this game for Denmark. Albitshauser tried to play it up and hit a stanchion and ends up on the stick of Bow, but play is whistled down.
Stanchion was on the outside of the blue line, came back in. Bow, here's another big guy. He's 6'7", 238 pounds, so they say.
Scoreless here in the first.
Das entscheidende Spiel gegen Lettland. Und für die Partie gegen Lettland gibt es noch Karten an den Tageskassen hier in der Arena oder aber über die offizielle Website der Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaft. To all the fans of Team Germany after the game tonight, there are two more important games for Team Germany. Tomorrow, the opponent is Italy, and on Tuesday next week, it's the game versus Team Latvia. Tickets for the game against Latvia are still available at the box office of the arena and on the official website of this IIHF and Ice Hockey World Championship.
No score in this one. Germany against Denmark. That will bring day 9 to a close. Triple header tomorrow here in this building. Latvia, USA get it going. Russia, Slovakia, and then another big night for the home crowd. Italy against Germany. Cahoon is after it, digs it loose. Stuffed back in behind the net by Schutz. Oliver Lauritsen plays it up the boards, and he gets to the line and finally out. Morten Madsen had trouble handling that. Ends up in behind the net. Peter Regan in on the forecheck, cleared away from him. Emil Christensen plays it back at the line. Nikolai Ehlers with the wrister, and that went wide. Nasik trying to get it out of his own zone, does, takes a bump, heads to the bench. Back in behind the net. And Denmark will control. Through center. Near side for Nicholas Hart. Hart plays it around for Frederick Storm. He'll let it go, and it's back for Nicholas Hart from the left point. Storm, Hart, and Jakobsen trying to get a stick on it. Centering pass cleared away before Storm could get there, and here comes Yannick Seidenberg. He'll send it in on the backhand. Sebastian Dahm plays that one away. This will get lifted out at center ice and back into the German zone. Austenbergen plays it for Royal. Royal back near side for Ehrhoff. And back for Dennis Royal. Ehrhoff, a long-time NHLer. And Jesper Jensen is back for Denmark. Up for Mads Christensen. He'll deflect it back to the German line. Cross ice pass. Kruger tried to feed that through. Following up on the play is Elise. Elise takes it to the net, and he shot it wide. Seidenberg gets it back. Elise the blast. Knocked in, score! Patrick Reimer.
What a good shift by that line. Elise breaking out some speed, almost had a goal, got the puck up to the point, took a shot, hit the goalie, batted it out of the air by Patrick Weimer, who's known to score a lot of goals. You'll see the play here. A good clean shot, out, no question, not a high stick.
So Germany gets that all-important first goal.
And a big one. Denmark was starting to come on a little strong in the last couple minutes.
Seidenberg being chased there by Ågaard. Turned over at center. Russell for Ågaard. And Ågaard had it knocked away from him by Kruger. Long right side pass for Russell. Russell with a little bit of room. Wrist shot to the short side. Denmark really hasn't tested Danny Oostenberg much, but there's a couple of back-to-back chances.
Good job by Denmark doing the simple things, getting the puck up, putting it at the goalie, testing out Danny Oostenberg. It hasn't really been tested so far.
Impressive how he came in the other night, let in that shaky one, but after that, we look at Albertshauser.
Yeah, the one thing they're probably going to talk to him about is Danny Oostenberg's not the strongest on playing the puck. We want to keep him in his net. We saw that a couple times.
Yes.
He made a couple mistakes.
Big line for Denmark back out with Regan, Morten Madsen, Nikolai Ehlers, Christensen and Marcus Lauritsen on defense. Christensen with 12 shots on goal, same as Nikolai Ehlers coming into this game. They share the lead for Denmark in that category. Ehlers throws this to the net, and that hit a body. Loose puck in front, what a chance, and another chance. Morten Madsen, a couple of point-blank opportunities. Out at center, this gets chopped in by Gugula. He'll jump on the bench on the line change and gets hammered in by Christensen. Morten Madsen, a couple of great chances to draw even in this game.
Couldn't have got much better than that. He just couldn't find that puck and get on it.
Cahoon, some nice work out of his own zone.
The fans are liking that.
Finds Yannick Seidenberg. Seidenberg scores! Throw into the net and Brooks Masick.
Wow.
Off the backside, taps it in.
All because of that tricky little play from Cahoon in the neutral zone, turning the opposition inside out, making the pass to the same side he came from, and a nice cross crease pass, and Brooks Masick puts it away.
After Madsen had these two chances.
Yep. And those things happen. If you don't score, it'll bite you. And here it comes down with Yannick Seidenberg with nice backhand, putting it in net. And just got a piece of it. Good job getting wide, keeping his legs moving. Throw things to the net are always good habits. I'm not sure if he touched it or if it went off the leg of the defenseman there. It was hard to see from that angle, but either way, it was in the net.
Second of the tournament for Patrick Reimer. We'll see who does get this one. If it's Masick, it'll be his second, and he does. So the second of the tournament for the Manitoba-born Masick. Christian Ehrhoff, who missed the first couple games for Marco Sturm.
Showing his game, poker face. Don't be too happy, don't be too upset.
They've gotten the start they wanted, though.
Definitely. This line right here with Schutz and Gogula, Plata, this is one of their key lines that they got to get going. They haven't scored a lot. Gogula has a couple points in the power play. Schutz is a key player, one of the best skaters in the team. We have to get that line going if they want to have success.
Ehrhoff sends this in. Jesper Jensen starts back for Denmark. Nicholas Jensen whips a backhander to the front of the net. Cleared but not out. Madsen goes to the forehand and Oostenberg makes the save. And it'll be cleared out by Kink all the way down the ice. And this will be an icing call against Germany.
Guerrero showed a couple of chances. Dom coming up with a big save. A couple of nice wraparounds. David Wolf getting his body in there. And here's the goal from Reimer, batting out of there. Great eye-hand coordination. And then Brooks Mason, not wasting any time.
Nicholas Jensen into the high slot. Morten Madsen misfired. Nicholas Jensen lets it go. Austenbergen makes the save. And Gugula will play this back into the Denmark zone. Peter Regan back. He'll drop it for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers trying to dance his way in. Stripped to the puck at the blue line. And Tiffels will play it ahead for Reimer. Reimer stripped to the puck at the blue line and right back in for Denmark. Jesper Jensen all the way down in behind the German net. The defenseman, Morten Madsen, digs it free. He got knocked over. Penalty coming to Germany. Oliver Lords in the blast. That got blocked. And Dennis Seidenberg will need a new stick, but it will be a power play for Denmark.
Big Dennis Royal. Talked about him. He's as big as they come and very athletic.
Team Germany, player number 2.
2 minutes for being too strong.
He knocked down a big man.
Yes, he did.
The arms get extended. So it's early, but this is a key power play here for Denmark.
And Germany's PK is about 69%. We'd like to see it a little bit over 75.
Referee's going to come over and have a chat with Nicholas Hart and Justin Kruger. Shot from the line. Austenbergen picks that up through traffic, makes the save as the wrister came from the line from Marcus Lordsson.
One thing Germany's known for is they're very aggressive and they play a North American style. They play very hard. They don't let up. Versus the other team in Europe where they tend to play a little more east-west, a little more skill.
Back at the line for Lordsson. Sends it down low, front of the net is Nicholas Hart. Morton Green. Back to the goal line for Hart and back for Green. He'll send this rink wide, intercepted there by Fauser. But it does end up on the stick of Frederick Storm. Back in front, Hart looking for Storm. They jam away at it. Mads Christensen there as well. Morton Green fakes. Morton Green lets the shot go, blocked. Hart back for Morton Green. No passing lane. Lordsson back for Green. Has trouble with it. Hart tried to get it back for Frederick Storm, and it's cleared down the ice.
Good job by Germany, good kill so far.
Power play alignment will change for Denmark. Ehlers charges into the German zone. Flips it back to the blue line. After it is Jesper Jensen. Jensman looks for Peter Regan, drops the puck to him. Regan to the short side, save made. And the rebound first on it is David Wolf, and he'll get it back out at center.
Solid chance by Peter Regan there, throwing to the net. They had a little bit of coverage in front of Danny Austenberg, and he couldn't see everything, hoping for a 5-hole goal.
Drop back for Ehlers. Ehlers takes it wide and played around the boards and down the ice it goes. Good play by the veteran Dennis Seidenberg. Power play over. 2-0 in favor of Germany. Centered, bounces back to the line, and this will make its way all the way back where Nicholas Jensen has to go after it. For Julius Jakobsen. Jakobsen plays it for Christensen. Christensen sends it up the right side for Bow. He tried to play it to the middle of the ice where Ogard and Jakobsen were headed. Now it's turned over in the corner by Bow, but a good recovery there by Albitshauser, and he'll stuff this out to center ice. Chip back in by Nicholas Jensen. He'll go after it, taken by Yannick Seidenberg. They chip it off the boards, and Oliver Lauritsen will retreat. Just slaps it back out the center. Back in for Dennis Seidenberg. Long slap shot. Steered away. Taken back out of center. Gagula plays it back for Kruger. For Seidenberg. In for King. And in with Felix Schutz. Schutz giving chase on Oliver Lauritsen. It's ahead for Morten Poulsen. And he'll get to center and no further.
Every time I look out there, I always see Dennis Seidenberg on the ice. He's pulling a lot of minutes. They're really counting on him.
Well, it seems like either he or Ehrhoff are on the ice all the time. 2-0 Germany. A couple early goals.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the current game in Group B in Paris. This is live footage on the screen. It's the game France versus Belarus. And the current score of the first period is France 1, Belarus 0. Lieber Eishockey-Freunde, ein Blick auf den Videobeweis zeigt uns Live-Bilder aus Paris. Das ist das Parallelspiel in der Gruppe B. Da spielt aktuell Frankreich gegen Weißrussland und der aktuelle Spielstand Ende des ersten Drittels. Frankreich führt mit 1:0.
So the fans enjoying this one.
They're just showing the family from Dennis Seidenberg sitting in the stands with the kids. Nice to see.
That's the one thing with this championship. Now he's from Germany, but all the teams, as they get into the tournament, families certainly are looked after when they get here. It's encouraged. Down low, Reimer dishes it off, and Tiffels couldn't bury it. And back for Denmark, into the slot for Morten Madsen, and he ripped another one wide. Boy, Morten Madsen has had some chances. Austenberger back for Reimer, near side, and that got deflected away. Back up the boards, and this will get sent in by Peter Regan. Albertshauser goes back for it. Slow it down. Doesn't get deep, and it's back out for Nicholas Hart. His pass, attempted cross ice, was blocked by David Wolf and swept back out to center ice, where Frederick Storm jumps on it and hammers it right back in. To the side of the net, batted away by Christian Ehrhoff. Grabbed off by Storm, played it to the front of the net. It will make its way to the right point. Christensen plays it down to Jakobsen, gets it back, shot, score! Frederick Storm bats in the rebound, and that is a huge goal for Denmark.
Well, right before that shift, the line with Reimer and Ehlers and Tiffels, they were bringing some big speed and brought some big heat, but boy, did they come around. Denmark had patience. They waited it out until they changed, and then Storm, he's been good all week. He's been a key player. We're going to see the play over here. Just overplayed a little bit. Tiffels goes to Western Michigan here, and then we're going to see the chance, and right on a stick, sitting on the doorstep. A good solid shot. And they're back on the board, back in the game.
Albertshauser didn't pick that up quick enough.
Well, the first job of defenseman, take the man, take the body. We're not watching the puck. He did a good job. And sometimes this happens. Obviously, the forward's watching the puck, and he put it in.
Now we have a discussion.
Probably wondering if it was kicked in, maybe. We're going to see here the... Oh, he got a piece of the
Got a
stick.
stick on it.
If he didn't get a piece of it with his stick, what would you have said? Kicking motion?
Kicking motion right there.
Yep.
But then he gets a stick on it.
Just the tip.
So they are going to have a look at it anyway.
Denmark got lucky with that one. But right positioning was the key, and it worked out.
There's the kick right there.
It was the
Then
kicking motion.
there's where the stick taps it in right there.
Just on the edge. It's amazing what a couple of millimeters can do.
The referee, Marcus Lindy of Sweden. The nervous Danish fans look on. The German fans are saying no goal.
What's good about this for the Germans is it prevents Denmark to build a little bit of momentum. It's somewhat like a timeout. They can use that and calm down, send their big guys out, and attack.
Another look at it there. There's the kicking motion. But then there's off the skate onto the stick and in.
Albert-Hauser could have backed him out a little bit better, but can't see everything all the time.
And here comes the call.
Upon video review, the decision on the ice stands. Goal.
There you have it.
This is new at the World Championship where they have microphones on the referees. This is the first time they have done that.
I like it.
Referees, yes,
I like it.
agree. Referees explain the call to the fans and at the same time clearly define what they're doing. So with 3:40 left to go in the opening period, Denmark is on the board. This will get dumped in. After it, Frederick Storm. Mads Christensen out of the corner. Christensen put it to net. Score!
What a turn of events. Can I say
Morten
that?
Poulsen.
That break obviously didn't help, did it? And that's one way to quiet the rink, although there still seems to be a lot of Denmark fans around. And a big goal by Morten Poulsen. Some good work in the corner here. We're going to see a nice little shot. Danny Austenbergen having a hard time controlling that rebound. Johnny on the spot here. Mr. Poulsen puts it in. And a big goal for Denmark heading to the second period. Only a couple minutes left here.
Huge. So Denmark has gone bang bang. We have a 2-2 tie. Dennis Seidenberg will send it in. Sebastian Dahm chips it up the boards. And this will get sent out to center ice where Patrick Reimer plays it back for Seidenberg.
Germany sending out their speedy line there. Get some work done down low. You see Tiffels going here chasing.
Tiffels, Elise, and Reimer out for Germany. I mentioned Tiffels going to Western Michigan. He is majoring in business. Seidenberg sends this to the front of the net. It went off of the glove of Nicholas Jensen as he missed trying to catch it. Would have been an error to the shortstop if that went in. Ehlers. He'll play this back into the high slot, trying to find Jakobsen. And this ends up in the German bench.
Remember, see the first goal here? Batted just off the stick. Nice goal, just coming out of the corner, put a shot on net. Good things happen, and as it did for Poulsen here, getting a big goal for Denmark. One thing we haven't talked about is next game, Germany's got to make some decisions with Hager coming back from suspension.
And if Dreisaitl's here.
2 players in, 2 out.
And Grubauer, possibility, depending on how Thomas Greiss feels. USA had a couple of recruits come in today. Whether they are in the lineup tomorrow against Latvia, we will see. Brady Shea, Kevin Hayes out of the New York Rangers. That's a big game tomorrow morning. Latvia and the United States right now, each tied with 9 points, trailing Russia in this pool.
The 9 points left could be a battle for the qualification spot of the 4th place.
That's the other thing that helps Germany.
Yep.
Germany's chasing 2 teams that play each other. Emil Christensen winds his way to center, to the line with Jakobsen. Jakobsen pulls the trigger. Austenbergen got a piece of it.
We're starting to see what kind of game plan Denmark has here.
Drilled in from the line, rebound, and Austenbergen has it. He makes a couple of good saves. In tight after that, got drilled from the line by Oliver Lauritsen.
They're starting to do a lot of pucks at the net now, throwing the puck at the net. Danny didn't quite see that one, but made a good save. Got his shoulder up there on it, and another good rebound save. That was well. Same play here, different angle.
It's a big save with 1:43 left. Germany has seen a 2-0 lead turn into an even game. I'm not sure they wanted to see it go to 3-2. Shot right on. Oh, what a rebound for David Wolf. And he couldn't get a stick on it.
He had to battle hard to get to that net. Wasn't easy.
Ehrhoff back in behind his own net. Sent in deep. Sebastian Daum couldn't trap it. After it is Wolf, dishes it off. Garrett Fauser plays it back to the blue line. Sent in deep by Royal and grabbed off by Plachta. Intercepted by Peter Regan. And Oliver Lordson plays it up the boards. And then he'll get some help. In on the rush is Nikolai Ehlers. Gets away from Royal. Final minute of the opening period. Nicholas Jensen for Jesper Jensen. He'll play it down low. Peter Regan back to the line again. Kept it onside. And Nikolai Ehlers misfired on the shot.
Germany's checking line just had a quick change. Was hoping for a little bit more energy, but now we have the line that plays together throughout the year in Munich.
Shots 15-10 in favor of Denmark here in the opening period. Bounces around, Masek gets it for Cahoon. And in the final few seconds, Cahoon with an opportunity. And the first period will come to an end. 2 goals for Germany, then 2 goals for Denmark.
4 goals in 1 period, good for the fans.
It is, and they're loving it. Not as much as they did when it was 2-0, but there's that chance at the end from David Wolf as he was driving the net and just couldn't get a handle on that loose puck. 20 minutes done, 2-2.
The score to the first period, Team Denmark 2, Team Germany 2. Der Zwischenstand nach dem ersten Drittel zwischen Dänemark und Deutschland 2:2. Wir schauen auf die Schussstatistik im ersten Drittel. Dänemark hat 50 Schüsse, Deutschland mit 10 Schüssen. From all the first period, Team Denmark 10, Team Germany 10. And to all the hockey fans, promote the German youth development and buy a lot of the 50-50 lottery. Half of it for the juniors and half of it for the jackpots. Every 5th lot is a win. Current jackpot, €1,782. Liebe Eishockey-Fans, unterstützt den deutschen Eishockey-Nachwuchs und kauft ein Los bei der 50-50-Lotterie. Die Hälfte geht direkt in die Nachwuchsarbeit, die andere Hälfte in den Jackpot. Jedes 5. Los gewinnt und der derzeitige Jackpot-Stand liegt bei €1.782.
decision on the ice stands. Goal!
Der Torschütze mit der Nummer 9, Frederik Storm. Die Assistentin mit der 28, Emil Christensen. Mit der Nummer 9, Frederik Storm. Die Assistentin mit der 28, Emil Christensen. Die Assistentin mit der 28, Emil Christensen. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may already know, the first intermission, we usually have a look at the top 3 saves of yesterday's games. You can watch them on the screen. Und nun, liebe Eishockey-Fans, wie immer im ersten Drittel, in der ersten Drittelpause, schauen wir auf die Top 3 Paraden des gestrigen Tages. Hier sind sie also, die Top 3 Saves, jetzt auf dem Videoaufnahme.
Sebastian Dom saw his team come back from 2 down to tie the game up. Danny Austenbergen saw his team take a 2-0 lead and then give it up.
The only problem I'm seeing with Denmark in this tournament is the issue they're having, which goaltender to play, because they're both playing very well.
Well, I think they feel Sebastian Dahm is their #1 guy. But George Sorensen was very good. Second period underway. Dennis Seidenberg back into his own end. Some big-time minutes in the opening period for Christian Ehrhoff and for Jesper Jensen. Jensen led the way at 9:34.
Barely coming off the ice.
Wow. Patrick Reimer, who opened the scoring in this game. Jesper Jensen back in behind his own net. Here comes Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers with the wrist shot. That got blocked. Lauritsen breaks it up. Long lead pass for Nicholas Hart. Hart with that long stretch pass, circles and sends it in. Marcus Lauritsen after it. Frederick Storm trying to center it. And that was intercepted and back for Germany with Christian Ehrhoff playing it in. Masick going in after it. Intercepted by Emil Christensen. Ahead for Jakobsen. Near side, it comes from Storm to Nicholas Hart. Hart tees it up. Save made by Austin Birken. After it is Mads Christensen. Mads Christensen drives it to the net. Save made. Rebound. Centering pass for Christensen, and he couldn't handle it. Plays this all the way down low. Gets turned over. Christensen trying to get that to the forehand. And Cahoon got back and took it away. Plays it back for Hurdler. Deflected in. Germany changing. And Denmark will control. Good play there by Mads Christensen. A couple of spinoramas. Kruger plays it back in. And Oliver Lauritsen chips it back to an open side, and Gagula's going to be first in on it. Plays it for Schutz. Schutz tried to redirect back to the front of the net. And Lassen will get it for a second time and play it out to center ice and in. Carried deep to the front of the net. That got deflected, but it got deflected up and out of play.
You'll see one of the repeats here. Right off his blade into the net. Starts building some momentum. Same type of goal off Danny Austenberg and in the net. There's Thomas Greiss, wishing he could play but not able to with an upper body injury, so we're told. Danny Austenberg with not a whole lot of international experience. This would be his 5th game.
See what his status is, although the next game is against Italy. You would think that they would be able to rest Greiss, or perhaps Grubauer gets here in time if that's what they decide to do. This gets dumped in. Sebastian Dahm corrals it off the backboards. And Jesper Jensen is upset with David Wolf getting a stick in there.
He's an aggressive player. He's in-your-face type of player. And they're definitely not happy. One of the advantages / disadvantages to this period is when the opposition is in the offensive zone, their benches are situated right with it. They can take advantage of that, having good changes here. It works well for both teams.
Now Sebastian Dahm in a conversation with the linesman. And Peter Regan will take the face-off with Garrett Fauser. Plachta winds it up, gets forced to the outside. Oh, Jesper Jensen comes across and drills him.
That was a big hit.
Jesper Jensen is still a little angry from this conversation with the referee.
Or David Wolf.
Peter Regan plays it for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers looking for a little bit of room, leaves it there for Jesper Jensen, the shot. And Austin Birken makes the save and hangs on. And a little more action now in front of the German net.
Ehlers is starting to pick his pace up here. We're going to see the hit from Jensen on Plachta here. Just spins him right around, came in for a good clean check. Just stepping right into him. You gotta watch it. Not a lot, it's not too physical on bigger ice surface, but there's still some big hits.
Clean hit, wasn't high.
Yep. Shaking it off, Maka there.
Face-off win for Germany and IIHF. Looking for Yannick Seidenberg. It bounced away from him, and Christensen will hammer it right back in before he goes for a spill. Frederick Storm. He'll put that to the net, never got there, and Masick is on it. Brooks Masick turns it over though. Storm trying to go for Nicholas Hart in front of the net, but Masick recovers and brings it back in, and he finds Tiffels, and Tiffels puts this up into the screen.
Good job by Denmark being aggressive in the offensive zone, retrieving that puck. See a nice cross pass here. Yannick Seidenberg leans into that, gets a good shot off, but as always, D's best friend is their hockey stick, and that was a good stick preventing that shot from getting through to Dom. See Morton Green, he's played 19 international tournaments. This will be his last year. I thought he'd play. Denmark having the tournament next year.
Said the body just can't handle it anymore.
That must put him around 60 years old with that many tournaments.
Started young. At the line, Lassen. And that dump in got blocked, but here comes Patrick Reimer. Reimer to the front of the net. Masick, or rather, on that was Elise. Plays it back, shot, that's off the glove of Sebastian Dom. Back in the slot, Reimer drills it, and that got blocked. Reimer lets another one go with Tiffels in front. Oh, good play by Oliver Lauritsen. Feeds it out at center. Green for Poulsen. Poulsen shot. Austenberg in the save. And the rebound back out at center and sent in by Tiffels. Sebastian Dom will play it for Jesper Jensen. He'll bounce it to the line no further. Gugula carrying it in and in a little tight. Then he tried to bank it in, and Ogard's on it.
Good effort by Philip Gogula to try to stay on that puck, almost getting that back.
Russell to the front of the net, and Ogard just couldn't get a stick on it. Jesper Jensen down for Ogard. Work free in behind the net. Long pass up the middle by Fauser, ends up on the stick of Jesper Jensen, and he'll play it back in, and Hurdler goes back for it. For Albedhauser. Through center ice, taken away by Jesper Jensen.
Both teams are doing all the right things of having good games, throwing pucks at the net. Basic stuff, but very effective.
Ehlers against Fauser. Ehlers with a backhander to the front of the net. Morten Madsen knocks it free. Albedhauser. As Germany will start back. Fauser at center, and Peter Regan is all over him. Rink wide for Ehlers, and there is a little bit of room. Ehlers drops it back, slap shot by Marcus Lauritsen wide. Almost a turnover right in front of the German net.
Germans having some trouble in the corner here. I think Black is very tired, needs a change.
He's gonna try and jam it up there. Denmark, obviously, with what you said before, right in front of their bench, they want to keep it in that end of the ice. But it does get played down by Fauser. Jakobsen across the line, dishes it off. Shot never got through, and right back up the ice for Germany. David Wolf finds a little bit of room, and the wrister went wide. May have ticked the glove of Sebastian Dom. Oh, healthy run there by Wolf on Christensen, and he missed him.
One of the things David Rook does best is play the body.
In for Cahoon. He thought he had Jakobsen beaten. Jakobsen recovered. And a penalty coming up in behind the play. It's going to be a hooking call. Germany will go to the power play when we come back to Cologne.
Team Denmark, number 33, 2 minutes penalty for hooking.
Program of the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship includes all relevant tournament information and as a bonus, even a quick download of the official championship song Playground by Cascada. It is available at various access points within the arena and the fan membership only €2.
Peter Regan getting a little attention at the Denmark bench.
Former Ottawa Senator.
This game has heated up a little bit.
It's definitely, the pace is picking up. It's getting warm in here. The fans are having a good time. Not as many goals as there was in the first period. Both teams are playing a little bit better defensively here.
Line them up and finally drop the puck. Masek back for Reimer. Power play gets going for Germany. Second power play of the game. Ehrhoff for Cahoon. Cahoon walks it in, and the blast wide rebound and a big block off that backside by Niklas Jensen, or that may have found the corner of the net. Ehrhoff the shot, the rebound. Oh, what a chance, and Masek chipped it wide. Ehrhoff cross ice pass, Morton Green blocked it, but it stays in.
That's one thing we need to see more of. We need to see that big slap shot from Ehrhoff.
There's the blast from Reimer, and that got stopped by Sebastian Dom.
I remember a big part of his success when he was in Vancouver is the CD Tweeds would just feed him, and he just takes slap shots all day long.
What a chance here for Mason.
It would have been his second goal of the night here. Some of those chances you think of down the line when you don't bury it, depending on the outcome of the game. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
1:18 left in the power play. And Peter Regan back out. Takes a lot of face-offs. Shot from the line, wide rebound off the backboards, and Dom got the right pad out off of Tink. Schutz plays it down low. Tink trying to work it free. And some of the fans reacting, thought maybe another hook there as Plachta was tied up. Schutz, he'll put it to the front of the net. Wild scramble off that backside. Gagula was waiting for it, never got to him.
Dennis Seidenberg doing a great job in that power play. Moving on, he reads the play well, makes a good pass, no one's to shoot. He has 5 assists going into this game, plays lots of ice.
Coming into the game, he was Germany's leading scorer. Plachta looking for some open ice. Fires looking for that high tip from Schutz, and that went wide. Seidenberg back for it. Sebastian Dom watches it go over the net. And this is going to get held in as Frederick Storm was unable to clear. Power play is over, and the puck comes around for Jakobsen. Jakobsen had it knocked off his stick, and Tiffels will try and get it up the middle for Yannick Seidenberg, but he had his stick lifted, chases it down, and sends it in. Icing waved off. Ehrhoff back for it. Russell in after him. Tiffels. Good spin move to get away. There's a penalty coming. Another penalty coming.
Right now, Denmark having a hard time handling Germany's speed. In turn, getting a penalty here. Agard.
He'll go to the penalty box for 2 or less back-to-back power plays here for Germany, and there's the trip on Agard.
Just gets his foot out, trying to prevent him from turning. Bad decision. Here's another nice rebound. Just couldn't get the stick on the puck. A great chance. Another 2 minutes on the power play. There's Marcus King.
Germany has had some chances here in the second period.
Team Denmark, number 42, Mikael Aargaard, 2 minutes penalty for tripping. Time 29 minutes.
Tournament-wise, Russia leads the goal-scoring department with 21. Canada second with 20. Back in on the power play with 1:40 left in the man advantage. Cahoon plays this cross ice. Reimer the shot, and that got blocked. After it is Ehrhoff. Masick is up top. Wolf is down at the goal line. Reimer back for Ehrhoff, doesn't shoot it. Ehrhoff back for Reimer. Reimer can't shoot it against Niklas Jensen. Cahoon in tight, back for Ehrhoff. His blast, that went wide. Sebastian Daum didn't see it.
Germany showing some good patience right now.
Ehrhoff back for Reimer. Reimer, Cahoon, big save with the left pad by Sebastian Daum. Daum has been terrific here in the second period. Wolf back for Ehrhoff, in for Reimer, and he ripped that one wide.
We need to get David Wolf back in front of that net.
Cahoon down for Wolf, gets a couple of whacks at it, and this will get cleared down the ice.
Everything's going right except the puck's in the net.
Icing will be the call against Germany with 24 left in the man advantage.
We see a couple good opportunities here, and Daum throwing the left pad out, making a big kick save. The big Cahoon probably wish he got it a little higher. And here's the feed to David Wolf, trying to feed Masick in the high slot.
Denmark did a good job defending in front of the net.
Very well.
Jakobsen wins the draw. Niklas Jensen plays it across. Shot from the line by Oliver Lauritsen, went wide. And back up the ice for Germany. To the line, no further. Good poke check there by Niklas Jensen. Nicholas Hart over on the forecheck on Kruger.
Both teams are making the most strength to Team Denmark.
And the power play is now over. Jakobsen in a good battle behind the net, centering pass. And this goes off a stick as Plachta tried to drive it to the net. 2-2 tie, all 4 goals in the first period.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the current game in Paris again. As you see live footage on the screen at the moment. It's the game France versus Belarus. The current score is France 2, Belarus 1. Und nochmal ein kurzer Blick nach Paris zum Parallelspiel. Im Moment wieder ein Bilder auf dem Videobild für die Partie Frankreich gegen Weißrussland. Frankreich führt mit 2:1.
Tournament was a good start for Germany and its fans. Last Friday, a 2-1 win over the United States. Patrick Hager, who is suspended again for this game, he'll be back for the next game, scored the game-winning goal on a third period power play, and that got off to a good start for Germany.
Yeah, definitely. The last time we played USA in the tournament we won was 2010 in Cologne. We played in the soccer arena, Schalke. It was a world record attendance of almost 78,000 people. Closed arena with an open roof. It was unbelievable.
That atmosphere would have been terrific. Germany back to the attack, but it's intercepted by Peter Regan for Ehlers, on for Morten Madsen. And Madsen will play it in. Kruger after it. Regan is after him, pile up in the corner. Puck still loose. After it is Nikolai Ehlers with Morten Madsen. Madsen behind the net for Regan. Around for Emil Christensen. He'll leave for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers gets hauled down, and there's going to be a penalty to Germany.
Oh, there we go, and that's one thing we have to watch out for. And Marco Sturm, I'm sure, is saying it. You got to watch out for the speed of Ehlers. When he starts to wind it up and get comfortable, bad things happen for the opposition.
Team Germany, number 95.
He's very shifty, very crafty. And you see him, his stick just got stuck in some of his glove there. And he got down for the penalty, but Ehlers a big factor for the team here. Got to play him hard, take his ice time away.
Number 9 overall in 2014 by the Winnipeg Jets. Ehlers, and he's done 2 seasons there.
Had a good season.
Dennis Royale will come out on the defense for Germany to help kill this power play off. On defense with IIHF. Kept it at the line. The shot, the rebound again was there. But Royal is there to slap it down the ice. Frederick Storm, Nicholas Hart, Morton Green, all in on the power play with Marcus Lauritsen and Mads Christensen. And this will chase Denmark all the way back.
Marcus Lauritsen doing a good job of getting pucks on the net today.
The younger brother of the two. Here comes Mads Christensen with some speed. Drops it off, quick shot, rebound! And Frederick Storm couldn't get a shot away as his stick was being tied up. And a slashing penalty is coming.
Mads Christensen, who also plays in Germany, plays for Munich Red Bull. You see Dennis Royale going to the box.
Team Germany, player number 2, 2 minutes for slashing.
And we're going to see it. That's one of those plays. I think you might say that's okay. You got a good opportunity like that. You got to do what you can to prevent that shot from getting on Danny Austenbergen, and Dennis Royale did a really good job.
So Marco Sturm sees his team down 2 men for a $1.18.
It's a long one.
It is, and Danny Austenbergen will be called on to make some saves. Regan wins it for Russell, and he'll get it back for Christensen. Christensen plays give and go with Ehlers. Back down for Russell. In for Ehlers. Ehlers had 3 power play goals in the tournament last year for Denmark. Christensen back to Ehlers, doesn't shoot it on the 5-on-3. Now back for Ehlers. Now he'll play it down to the goal line. And this was intended for Russell, and it got tipped away.
Ehrhoff, Seidenberg, Fauser killing the penalty, and Fauser playing up high as a forward, doing a good job controlling the pass, not trying to let them pass through the middle or pass D to D, forcing it to one side. And we see Dennis Seidenberg with 6 points, had another apple today. So far, Germany doing a really good job with the 5-on-3.
Ehlers can really shoot the puck. Trying to find somebody open in front. Christensen, he can hammer it as well. Gets it for Ehlers. Ehlers walks it to the middle, plays it across now for Christensen. Save made. Austenbergen, and the puck got away, and Germany will send it down the ice with Fauser. Goes in after Sebastian Dahm, but it's played for Christensen.
Good job by Fauser in getting a change as well. Very effective.
Ehlers with now 24 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. Icing got waved off on it. Ehlers tracks it down. Ehlers to the goal line for Peter Regan. Again, he mishandled it. Back for Ehlers. Down for Christensen on the goal line and tipped away. Big defensive play down low. Ehlers cross ice. Madsen 1 power play over. And Madsen shot, he was going high, short side, missed the net. What a great defensive play by Dennis Seidenberg to save a goal. Now a 1-man advantage for another 25 seconds. This will be a huge boost for Germany.
I always find a 5-on-3 can go either way. You score a goal, you build momentum. If you kill it, you build the same momentum.
Jesper Jensen. Cross ice, slap shot, that never got through as Madsen let it go. Madsen now to the front of the net looking for the tip.
Sorry, Dennis Steinberg's been out there for the whole kill.
Power play is over as Germany is killed off a two-man disadvantage for a minute 18. Jesper Jensen drills it. That's high and wide. Rebound, save made. Storm is after it. Back for Jensen. Slap shot, Nicholas Jensen. Jumping on the rebound is Jakobsen. Plays it back to Jesper Jensen. Stick breaks.
There's a 2-on-2 and a broken stick.
Germany looking for a change, and this gets sent all the way around. Hurdler. Watched by Jakobsen, and Nicholas Jensen goes after it. He'll pitch this up the boards. Icing waved off, and Albitshauser back for it. There's been some chances in this period, but no goals. It was 2-0 Germany, and then 2 goals 25 seconds apart by Denmark. Tied the game 2-2, and that's where we stand. Morten Poulsen for Green, trying to work it off the backboards. Morten Green back for Morten Poulsen. Green goes to the front of the net. Poulsen slips it into the slot, and the shot by Lassen goes off a stick or a skating up and down play.
He really teed that up, and you can see the bend in that stick. There we go from Ehlers, nice little pass. Tried to make the cross pass, and Russell just couldn't get enough on it to bury it in. You see Ehrhoff and Seidberg protecting that net. A nice little lucky break for Team Germany.
Controlled off the face-off by Plachta. Plachta tied up with Nikolai Ehlers. And Christian Ehrhoff follows up. Ehrhoff to the line, fakes the drop pass, plays it to the short side. Wolf goes in after it, lost his footing. Second game for David Wolf. He played 14-16 in his debut. He was added after the injury to Tobias Rieder. A foot injury that will sideline him for the rest of the tournament.
That was a big loss for Germany. He brings a lot of speed.
This gets played down the ice. They're going to wave it off as they're going to rule that Kruger could have played it, or rather Royal could have played it. Royal at center will send this in. Jesper Jensen. This is sent ahead at center for Jakobsen. Rink wide, Mads Christensen. Mads Christensen looking for Jesper Jensen, but he was covered by Masek. Played it to the front of the net. Pile up, puck is loose and taken by Denmark. A misfire at the line by Nicholas Jensen, but kept in by Denmark. Fredrik Storm with Jakobsen in front of the net. And Storm got bodied and knocked over. Masek will play this rink wide. To the front of the net it comes, and misfiring on that was Cahoon.
Seems to be an area on the ice where everyone seems to be falling.
Now into the final minute. Possible odd man rush for Denmark, in for Mads Christensen. And Christensen got in a little too deep to shoot it. Plays it back for Jesper Jensen. Slap shot by Lorentsen. That ricochets to the corner. Gets lifted out at center. Oliver Lorentsen will play it back. Tiffles after it, overskated it. Here comes Morten Madsen. Madsen pitches that to the short side wide. Oliver Lorentsen plays it around the boards in front. Nicholas Jensen was tied up and the pass was in behind him.
Germany doing a good job, not trying anything too fancy, just bumping it and trying to get some line changes till the last couple of seconds of this period.
In for Madsen, across for Ogard. Steered away by Ostenberken, and the second period comes to an end. Well, they haven't sat back.
No, both teams are going at each other, doing a really good job. We thought we'd see more goals the way the first period went. Other than that, it was still tight. It comes down to a 20-minute game.
2-2 tie, 40 minutes done here in Cologne.
The score of the second period, Team Denmark 2, Team Germany 2. Nach dem zweiten Drittel steht zwischen Dänemark und Deutschland 2:2. Ein Blick auf die Schussstatistik im zweiten Drittel: Dänemark 9 Schüsse, Deutschland 6 Schüsse. Shots on goal, second period, Team Denmark 9, Team Germany 6.
It's our pride. It's our commitment. It's our fighting spirit. Because it's our game. Skoda, supporting ice hockey for 25 years. Attacks 1 for 11, the sea, the bonding. For all materials and conditions, Attacks 1 for 11, power to tackle all challenges. Der neue Sonntag-Express. Spaß. Testen Sie jetzt das Beste am Sonntag. Mega Lifestyle, mega Bundesliga, mega Köln, mega Sonntag. Der neue Sonntag-Express. Das Beste am Sonntag. Schöne. Download it now from the Apple App Store and Google Play. Schöne. Zum Kicker. Jetzt nichts Angebote bei HRS sichern. Können Sie sich Top-Hotels mit 50% Rabatt in Berlin, Hamburg, Paris oder einer anderen aufregenden Metropole. Jetzt auf hrs.de. Many realize cream to prepare themselves. Nivea Men Cream, super fast absorbing and non-greasy. Men, this is your cream. Nivea Men, it starts with you.
Tore des gestrigen Tages gleich zu sehen auf dem Videowürfel. Now let's have a look at the top 3 goals of yesterday's games now on the screen. Auf geht's ins dritte Viertel. Hier ist Team Deutschland. Und hier ist Team Dänemark.
Look at Oliver Lauritsen, who plays big minutes for Denmark. Seidenberg plays big minutes for Germany. Here's your netminder, Sebastian Dahm. He has faced 16 shots in this game. And Danny Van Oostenbergen has faced 24 shots. Each has allowed a couple of goals.
Some notables as well. Christian Ehrhoff played just a little over 11 minutes that period. Of course, the 5-on-3, he killed the whole time with Seidenberg.
And that's what does skew things a little bit when you look at it. Christian Ehrhoff was 20 minutes and 7 seconds on 28 shifts. Jesper Jensen was 18 and a half minutes on 19 shifts. So his shifts are almost a minute each. Now again, sometimes penalty killing power play does play a part in that. There are coaches that would bench him for those long shifts.
I was going to say 30 to 40 seconds is usually pretty good. It should be should be enough.
Ehlers throws this to the front of the net, a redirect there by Frederick Storm, and that went wide. Patrick Reimer trying to jam it out, gets it ahead for Tiffels. Tiffels, who is from Cologne, takes it wide, puts on the brakes. Tries to throw it to the front of the net, and it caroms right onto the stick of Frederick Storm. He'll send it deep. Nicholas Hart going in after it, take it away from him, and here comes Tiffels. With some speed, drops for Reimer. Reimer looking for Cahoon, it was behind him. And it will carry him off the side boards and back out to center, and here comes Germany right back in on the attack with Elise. And Elise gets into a good battle there with Marcus Lauritsen. Rink-wide pass, Mads Christensen will deflect it in. Christensen going in after it, the 30-year-old in his 9th World Championship. Elise will bank this off the boards, and Oliver Lauritsen, former Philadelphia Flyer product.
One thing to note with a lot of these players is they start young with the national team because there's not a tremendous amount of quality. So by then, you know, they're starting when they're 17 years old in the national team, that's very young.
Cologne, Germany, and Paris, France, your hosts for this year's championship. And people here in Cologne have done a terrific job. 600 plus volunteers. Around for Yannick Seidenberg. Tied up there with Nikolai Ehlers. That forces a turnover. Morten Madsen tried to gather it in front of the net, could not. And brought back out by Cahoon. Cahoon puts on the brakes, plays it back for Hudler. Never did get to him, and it's cleared by Denmark. Albertshauser in for Hurdler. Shot by Cahoon wide, and Frederick Storm is on it for Denmark in a 2-2 tie. Jakobsen to the backside. Oh, what a tip by Nicholas Hart. It just missed the corner. Sebastian Dahm will play this up for Nicholas Hart. Hart will send it out at center. Jakobsen will play it all the way deep. And it will be Dennis Seidenberg on it. Sent in by Kruger. Nicholas Jensen plays it around the boards. Jensen and Fauser in a battle. Puck squirts loose. Nicholas Jensen stays on it. Sends it around, but it's going to be kept in there by Kruger. For Marcus Kink. Marcus Kink trying to outmuscle Marcus Lauritsen. And it's back for Kruger. Justin Kruger sails this wide. Seidenberg with the wrister from the near side, high off the stick. Olsen tried to chop it out. He's going to get a second try, but he'll elect to play it back in behind his own net. And David Wolf in a battle again in the corner with Big Lauritsen. Olsen, Morton Green, and they've got a handful with David Wolf. Centers it back at the line for Ehrhoff. Doesn't shoot it, now he does. And that got stopped. What a shift for David Wolf. Rebound off a skate. Plachta whipped it to the net. And it went off a skate and didn't miss by much. Hammered by Ehrhoff. And Denmark's going to catch a break as this leaves the playing surface.
And that's how he should play. David Wolf in the corners. You see Dennis Royal getting another chance at the shot there after all that hard work, and Plachta throws it across and just off the toe of the skate of Felix Schutz. There's Jacobson, throws it across just off the leg. And we've seen a lot of goals like that lately when they get pucks deflected, and Hart almost had himself a goal.
2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. Thank you very much.
Both host teams in action tonight, and both host teams are tied. Belarus and France are even 2-2 over in Paris. Ehrhoff for Tiffels. As Germany, after getting the game's 2 opening goals, trying to regain some momentum. Tiffels trying to drive it in. Patrick Reimer's after it. Reimer bumping in the corner along with Peter Regan. Chopped away. Chance from the high slot. And just too many sticks in there for Elise to drive that through.
What a good chance. We're going to take a look at the first period goal here from Reimer. Nice pass across to Masick. And now this is where Denmark starts getting going. He puts it, storms off play, come to the corner, Christian throws it in the net. Rebound, Colson buries it, 2-2.
Faceoff will come outside the line. Austria and Korea have qualified for next year's event in Denmark from the D pool, just as Italy and Slovenia qualified in last year's tournament for this year.
One team I haven't seen come up in the A pool in my time is Korea. Austria, they're like Italy, they go up and down a lot. Should be interesting.
Long pass. Frederick Storm carries it in. Nicholas Hart, he'll take a bump there from Hurdler. Hurdler on it again, he got pressured. And he'll send it across for Jannik Seidenberg. His pass, Emil Christensen steps up and breaks it up. Tried to spring Frederick Storm, but it was blocked by Cahoon. Back forward, Jesper Jensen with Masick in after him. Nice redirect with the skates on the far side, and Frederick Storm will get it back inside the German line. Taken and cleared.
Germany's gone down to 6 defensemen with Moritz Müller being out after getting hit, hurt his shoulder, it looked like, in the first period, and hasn't returned since.
Seidenberg. And as a result, Justin Kruger getting a lot more ice time than we've seen in some previous games.
Son of Ralph Kruger.
Shot in front of the net, rebound, that got cleared away. Back at the line for Seidenberg, tees it up wide. And the rebound off the backboards never did get to the front of the net. Kruger back after it. Oliver Lawrenson knifes it up the boards. Dennis Seidenberg trying to hold it in, does. Marcus Kink trying to get it down low, but this gets batted away by Oliver Lawrenson. With some speed now, Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers pulls it back, rips it, save made, rebound save. First Ehlers, then Regan.
Good job by Danny Austenberger.
Nicholas Jensen looking for Peter Regan. Royal back in his own zone. He'll come rink wide for David Wolf. Wolf gets stopped at the line. And Royal will retreat.
With David Wolf being on the ice, the objective should be to throw in that corner in David Wolf's corner, let him go to work. So Stefan Royal got stood up there, sorry.
Good hit by Jesper Jensen on the much bigger Dennis Royal. It remains a 2-2 draw.
Team Germany, player number 10, 2 minutes for slashing.
Congratulations and a big cheer to Mr. Carsten Robin Wright for being scorer of the game.
Power play coming up for Denmark. Christian Ehrhoff has gone for slashing.
And it's not the first penalty we've seen where it's easily come out of the hands of the Denmarks. The Denmark's team, sorry.
Put some tape on those gloves. So the power play goes to work with 12:17 left in a 2-2 tie.
It's a big kill here for Germany.
Nicholas Hart plays it back to the line. Morton Green is on it. Green for Lauritsen. Back for Green, back for Marcus Lauritsen. Tees it up. And Ostenbergen got a blocker on it. Kruger plays it around the boards, and Elise will send it down the ice.
Lauritsen and Morton Green are doing a good job passing it back and forth, and Morton Green wanted the one time there. It was just a little bit too far out of his reach.
Storm to the line. Drives it into the slot for Nicholas Hart, taken away by David Wolf. Wolf will drop it. Short-handed try here for Plachta, doesn't shoot it. And elects to play it all the way back into his own end for Herdler. Back up for Wolf. They dropped it back for Royal. And Herdler will play it in. Herdler forcing the issue. Gets double teamed there with Russell and Jesper Jensen. And the puck loose for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers gets poke checked on the play by Kink. Jesper Jensen got poke checked by Kink. And here comes Ehlers. He'll try it again. Gets to the line. It did come back to him. Gets it for Jesper Jensen. Jensen back for Nikolai Ehlers. And back for Jensen. Traffic in front. The shot never got through. Ehlers jumps on the loose puck. Went to the back of the net, and Russell's the first on it. Patrick Russell squeezed out. He has a goal in this championship. It gets stolen and cleared all the way down the ice, and now just 15 seconds in the power play.
Big minutes killed here by Germany. Good forechecking, not giving them any time and space.
And that will bring the crowd to its feet if they kill the remaining second, and they have. And a well-deserved round of applause. So Germany 0 for 3 on the power play and 5 for 5 on the penalty kill. Elise carries in, and the puck got away from him. Now he fires it. Sebastian Dahm makes the save. Yannick Seidenberg for Kruger. Tried to send it back for Seidenberg, and a good play defensively there by Julius Jakobsen. Denmark changing. Oliver Lauritsen back for Jakobsen. Now for Marcus Lauritsen through the middle. This got deflected. Denmark trying to change and almost got caught on that change. Mads Christensen will carry it back in. He got wrapped up and taken down by Herdler. And we're into the back half of the second period. Or third period, all tied up 2-2. Russell plays it down low. Centering try there by Morten Madsen. That never materialized. Turned over now, and Mads Christensen is on it. Christensen against Cahoon. Christensen around Albitshauser. Played it back to the line, but that got deflected away by Reimer. Reimer with some speed. Lets it go to the short side, and Sebastian Dahm steered it away. Mads Christensen plays it up the boards. Royal blocks it though. Royal knocked down. No penalty coming. Reimer the blast. And now Germany has a tired Denmark team hemmed in. Ehrhoff. And Jesper Jensen will take it. And Denmark will skate it out with Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers a little toe drag around Royal. Plays it up top to Nicholas Jensen, in for Jesper Jensen, down to Ehlers. Quick shot got blocked. David Wolf got in front of it. Nicholas Jensen back down for Ehlers. He'll stuff it for Peter Regan. Regan tried to center it looking for Morten Madsen. And Plachta will carry it back, but this is way offside. And Nicholas Jensen this time took a run at Plachta. It was Jesper Jensen earlier in the game. 2-2 tie. Under 8 to go.
As you see live footage on the screen, it's the game Russland die Bilder gerade live auf dem Video. Der Zwischenstand Weißrussland führt mittlerweile mit 3:2.
Marco Sturm on the bench for Germany. Some nervous gum chewing going on there. Sturm, the second German NHL star to coach Germany. Uwe Krupp coached from 2006 to 2011, and Uwe Krupp will be here for a coaches conference this weekend.
He's also being inducted to the IIHF Hall of Fame.
Tom Rennie will be part of that. Melanie Davidson. Out at center ice for Marcus Kink. That's as far as he got. Nicholas Hart played it back into his own zone, but it gets stolen. And Sebastian Dom just got a piece of it. Wasn't sure where it went. As Denmark a little careless at their own line. Big time battle going on in the corner now. Kink is after it. Mattias Lassen tried to jam it away from him, and now Jakobsen picks up the chase. Good play defensively though. And that will get cleared out at center ice. No, it gets to the line, not out. Gagula cross ice, oh, what a save! Sebastian Dom with an absolute terrific stop to keep this 2-2.
That's going to be one of the top saves. They did a good job. They switched the lines. They switched David Wolf and Philip Gogula, and it turned out to be a good idea.
Long lead pass, misfires, and a battle in the corner. This will get stuffed out to center. Denmark a little lax in its own end there for a couple of shifts. And that's what cost them yesterday against Russia. As Russia scored 3 quickly. In for Hurdler, and a penalty coming up to Denmark.
What an individual effort by Frank Hurdler, defenseman.
Cahoon plays it down low. Yannick Seidenberg tied up. And now play whistle down.
Just when I thought Frank Hurdler was going to shoot it, he ended up holding on to it. Little dipsy doodle and just got stuck in the skates and ended up going to get up on the power play here. So a good job by Frank Hurdler. We're going to see Fauser with a good shot. Dom didn't even have an idea where it is. Here's Philip Gugula with a great pass over to Marcus Kink and a good save. And a good shot.
And then there is the slash right there on Niklas Jensen.
Yep.
4th power play of the game for Germany. Seidenberg for Plachta. Plachta ripped it high. Gogula back for Seidenberg. Tees it up, and Peter Regan got a piece of it, and it was blocked in front and cleared down the ice.
Shots are getting off, but they're not getting through. They're getting somehow blocked by either Germany or by Dana.
In across for Seidenberg. Oliver Lauritsen tried to send it off the boards and out, couldn't. Now there's a race to the near side. Gogula with Hart. And picked up by Jakobsen, and he'll send this cross ice and back into the Germany zone. 2-2, 5:12 left to go. Keep in mind a regulation win is 3 points. Overtime win is 2, and overtime loss is 1. And Patrick Reimer.
Just about everybody in the stands is standing up on their feet here, clapping.
Christian Ehrhoff drops it back. Cahoon takes the pass from Mason. Cahoon drops for Reimer. Reimer back down for Cahoon. Again, Wolf off the near side of the net, causing some trouble. Ehrhoff, Cahoon, Wolf, Masek, and the pass caromed off a skate, and he wasn't ready for it, and now it does get cleared out. And a wholesale change in a penalty-killing situation for Denmark. Marcus Lauritsen around for Emil Christensen, gets it for Peter Regan, and Regan will hammer it down the ice. One last rush on the power play for Germany. Ehrhoff will drop it for Cahoon. Dominic Cahoon trying to split the defense. Did get it deep, goes after it for David Wolf. Power play is over. Nicholas Jensen is on the ice. Makes his way to the bench. And here comes Denmark with under 4 in regulation. Nicholas Hart trying to find a little bit of room. Tied up with Seidenberg. Back at the line. Lauritsen drills it. Save made. Austenbergen, a big stop on the blast from Lauritsen.
Good job by Danny Austenbergen. It was a nice pass over. Danny had to get over there in a hurry, get his ankles in place.
Christensen leaves it behind his own net. Snapped off the boards and down the ice, and this will be an icing call against Denmark.
Oh, the time's going fast here, isn't it?
So there won't be a line change for Denmark. We'll see what Van Carlson decides to do. See if he wants to call a timeout on this or not.
We see Morton Green take the draw here unless he wants to get kicked out, get another rest. Doesn't look like it.
Shots are 27-25 Denmark. Each team has had some power plays. Each team has had some chances. Shot off the faceoff got blocked. And Mads Christensen will pitch this ahead. And Morten Poulsen will play it in. And now we're going to get a face-off in the German end of the ice.
It's been a hard-fought battle by both teams here. It's been even the whole time, just as we thought it would be. Now we got ourselves a 3-minute game here, and potentially overtime. And then if that doesn't go, we go to the shootout.
Look at Yannick Seidenberg, brother of Dennis. Tiffels, good job to come up with that puck off the faceoff. Elise goes to the net. Tiffels puts it there. Loose puck in front. They bang at it. How did that not go in? Another shot that got stopped in front of the net as Jesper Jensen went down to block the drive from Albitshauser.
There's some serious traffic going in front of the net. It was hard to watch the puck if they got a piece of it, if Don had a piece of it.
Well, they're not sitting back playing for overtime. Lauritsen. Tiffels gonna get to the loose puck first. Tiffels spins it back down low, and Oliver Lauritsen will slap this around the boards. And this will slow up, and they wave off icing. And Ehlers is in on the forecheck on Hoodler. Kink is on it, plays it out to center ice. Stopped there by Emil Christensen. And slapped in by Morten Madsen, but this is going to be a glove pass.
You see a shot by Tiffel off the blocker, Gom. Some net traffic, and you big kick save right there. Seidenberg just got a piece of it, and the rest of the crew is trying to get a piece of it as well. Right here, there's Seidenberg stick on it. And the red team doing a good job at holding everyone out, and I'm not sure how that didn't go in, but
depending what happens, Seidenberg and Albitshauser will be reliving that one tonight over a post-game meal. Jakobsen, who's been a key face-off man for Denmark, is going to get tossed out here. Now he gets tripped up. And the puck back for Ehrhoff. Final 2 minutes, and Germany back in on the attack. Wolf the shot, and that got blocked by Christensen.
That's a great play right there. Boys, I hope they give him a big tap on the pads here. That's a good job.
He limps his way to the bench. Wolf back to the front of the net. Jesper Jensen turns it up ice for Denmark. Gets to the red line, gets to the blue line, keeps on going. Tried to play it to the front of the net for Peter Regan, and that got tipped away. Hustling to the near side, Wolf, he got dumped on the play. Crowd reacts to that, and Ehrhoff is on it. Ehrhoff straight up the ice to center. Looking for the return pass there, but Ehrhoff had curled and went back to his defensive position as Mason tried to find him with that return pass. Hurdler, who had that good rush moments ago, that drew the penalty. Back in for Ehlers. Tried to pitch it back to the far side. And back in for Masick for Cahoon. Cahoon gets it back for Seidenberg. Slap shot, that's off a body. And up and down a play. They just can't drive the pucks to the net.
Here we're going to see, we thought they had the goalie issue, but he's coming up, he's stepping up and playing really big, doing a good job. And we see all the chances Germany have just through the 5-hole there with Philip Gogolin making the pass over to Marcus King. And you see the traffic last time there with Yannick Seiberg just getting a piece of it. Sebastian Dom playing extremely well, keeping his team in the game.
Got a night off against Russia. Denmark lost to Latvia in the opening game, then lost to the United States. They beat Slovakia in a shootout, and then lost to Russia 3-0 when Russia scored 3 in a minute 10. Off the glass, and not enough for icing. Hurdler back for it. Pass for Tiffels. In it goes. Elise had to get away from him. Seidenberg. Storm lost it in the slot. Shot that got blocked. Another chance. Hurdler cross ice and Sebastian Dom off of Patrick Reimer.
Well, you can add that to the discussion at the pre-game meal. I'll tell you what, Germany's moving the puck really well. They're finding the openings. And Reimer, who doesn't miss much, Dom was right there for the save. You could put that, he's had so many good saves tonight. They'd all be in the top 10, I believe.
For Denmark, only 2 points in the tournament, so quarterfinals will not happen for Denmark.
But they're playing better than the 2 points.
Now we'll get a timeout with 5.6 seconds left. Where it gets interesting is from Germany's standpoint, because they are out of the top 4 and chasing, and that extra point could come back to be important.
Yeah, the 3 points would have been nice. And there's still a chance here with 5.6 seconds, but it looks like it's going to go to overtime, and the 2 points is also very important here, because after this, they got Italy, and it might come down to the last game against Latvia, but I mean, one of those key parts that helped keep the Denmark team in is that block shot by, was it Jensen?
It was
Nicholas Jensen?
No, it was Emil Christensen.
Yeah, and that was a real,
off the bench.
What a great block shot.
So an important face-off. Julius Jakobsen will come out. Will he take it, or will Peter Regan take it?
Win that draw clean if you can. If you don't feel comfortable, get right down on top of that puck and buy some time.
It will be Jakobsen who will take this draw.
Yannick Seiberg, look how low his hand is on that blade. He's going to get right down there.
He will try and pull it back, and exactly what you said. The puck ends up loose, and Jakobsen down on the ice, and now we've got Wolf and Lorentzen.
These are two guys that don't want to back away, I'll tell you that, but they got to think about what's best for the team in the tournament here.
And they're both going to go.
The intensity is good. Two big, hungry men. You'll see Yannick try to get there, but
Jakobsen just jumps on the puck.
Did a good job.
And then everybody's jabbing sticks into his midsection. And that's what some of the Denmark players took exception to.
Lorentzen went right at Gogolin. David Wolf didn't like that. It's a big long reach on him there, you can see that, but you have to love the intensity of the game.
3-3 in the other building. Belarus had taken a 3-2 lead. Belmar just tied it up for France.
Those are important points for Belarus because they're sitting at the bottom right now, right behind Slovenia, and that's the team they want to catch.
So 2 each for roughing for Wolf and Lorentzen. Wolf has been a factor using that size of his. Big, strong man.
Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of international experience. He's starting to come around.
771 penalty minutes in 332 games in Mannheim. We've still got point 3.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do with that point 3. It's going to go quick. I don't think it's enough time. I probably want to put a right-handed shot in there and get it to the net, but it looks like Yannick Seibert's going to take it again.
Nope.
There we go.
Reimer.
And Reimer's going to attempt to shoot this. That's the best situation. And right now they're arguing you're not allowed to have a change here, but they're allowed the last change. But I didn't see if the ref's hand was up or not. But it's good if they can get away with it. And they're going to try it, and it's not going to work.
Nope. They're going to chase Patrick Reimer back.
And Yannick Seiberg, he's good for draws. He's not tall, he's low to the ground, good center of gravity, and that's key. You'll just watch again how low he puts his hand on the stick here. It's hard to beat. He's going to try to win it to his bigger brother, Dennis Seiberg. We talked a lot about brothers this week.
He'll try to get that to the net ASAP, but a face-off win for Jakobsen. And we are headed to overtime here in Cologne.
Well, this will get exciting with 5 minutes of 3-on-3.
Credit to both netminders. Danny Ostenberken made some big saves. Sebastian Dahm probably had the harder of the saves in the third period.
Yeah, he's come up with a lot of big saves.
Overtime when we come back.
The score for the third period: Team Denmark 2, Team Germany 2. Nach dem dritten Drittel der Spielstand Dänemark-Deutschland 2:2. As the score is tied after regular time of 5 minutes at death overtime, will follow after 3-minute intermission. Next score wins the game. The overtime will be played with each team at an numerical strength of 3 skaters. If the score is still tied after overtime, a penalty shot shootout will follow. Nach Ende der regulären Spielzeit steht es noch unentschieden. Das heißt, nach einer 3-minütigen Pause folgt eine 5-minütige Verlängerung nach dem Sub-Death-Modus. Wer das nächste Tor schießt, gewinnt. Gespielt wird 3 gegen 3. Sollte in der Verlängerung kein Tor fallen, wird die Partie im Penalty-Schießen entschieden. Wir werfen einen Blick auf die Schussstatistik im dritten Drittel. Dänemark mit 4 Schüssen, Deutschland mit 12 Schüssen. Shots on goal in the third period. Team Denmark 4, Team Germany 12.
With her regards, oh, borrowed lies shine vacancy to see her galley car. Who made me a battle? I stand stuck like some soldier undaunted to magician's smile. I stand on fire. She's all I ever wanted. You let your blue balls get in the way of this passion. Get your carpetbaggers on fire. They'll give me time.
12-4 the shots in that third period facing or favoring Germany as they put some pressure on Denmark. 2 goals in the opening period. Reimer and Masek for Germany was 2-0. And then Storm and Poulsen for Denmark, 25 seconds apart.
Storm came out. He's been playing really well the last couple games, building up some good hockey.
So 1 point for each team as of right now.
For the red team, it doesn't matter.
No, this other point that's on the line right now, much more important for Germany than what it is for Denmark. Sweden has 10 points, Russia 11 up top, and then USA, Latvia. USA and Latvia will play tomorrow morning here.
Whoever wins that won't have to worry about the 4th place.
Germany, Latvia will close out the tournament. Triple header tomorrow. Shane Knighty will be back with us. Our thanks to John Tripp for filling in. Cahoon on the 3-on-3. Works his way around Ehlers, drops it off. Quick shot from Ehrhoff, never got to the net. Jesper Jensen and Ehrhoff tie each other up. And the puck back into the German zone. Masick being watched by Nikolai Ehlers. Pass back for Masick. Ehlers stays with him. Masick tries a quick turn. Ehlers chases him down. Drop for Seidenberg. Tiffels to the front of the net. Masick now is the first to the bench to start the change. Tiffels. Elise trying to get away from Jesper Jensen. Peter Regan keeping an eye on him. Play is in the Denmark end of the ice, which means the German bench is right there. We want to try and tire Denmark out a little bit. It's the same three still out for Denmark. Cross ice pass, and Sebastian Dahm robs Dennis Seidenberg. Here comes Ehlers. 2-on-1. Ehlers for Regan, scores!
Wow. Well, Sebastian
Peter Regan
Dahm.
ends it.
Sebastian Dahm, player of the game right there. 3 big saves. What an upset. And you're gonna see it right there, that cross pass. Just gets his blocker. Goes off the stick with a blocker here. And you're gonna see Ehlers coming down with a good heads-up play. Backhand sauce. 5-hole. Denny Osterberger with no chance here. You can see him just making that pass. And Regan. Sweet goal. How sweet it is.
So Denmark wins it by a score of 3-2 in overtime on the winner from Peter Regan from Nikolai Ehlers.
Nice to see how happy Dahm is.
And Denmark now with 3 points as they pick up a couple, and Germany will remain with 6. And how big will that point be? Triple header tomorrow. It starts with USA and Latvia. Join us then. Your final here, Denmark winning it in overtime.
Und der 33 von Jürgen Jakobsen, die Zeiten 61:40. Final score, Team Denmark 3, Team Germany 2. Der Endstand 3:2 für Dänemark. Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded with the official watch by Tissot, the official timekeeper of the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. Meine Damen und Herren, die besten Spieler beider Mannschaften werden ausgezeichnet mit der offiziellen Uhr von Tissot, dem offiziellen Zeitnehmer der IIHF Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaft 2017. Die Preise werden übergeben von The prizes will be presented by the IIHF Council Member and President of the Danish Ice Hockey Union, Henrik Bach-Nielsen. And the managing partner und geschäftsführende Gesellschafter der Westminster Unternehmensgruppe, Martin Sibusta. Best player of Team Germany, der beste Spieler des Teams Deutschland. Die Nummer 24, Number 24, Dennis Seidenberg. The best player of Team Denmark, der beste Spieler des Teams Dänemark. Number 38, die 38, Morten Pausen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Kingdom of Denmark. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte erheben Sie sich nun für die dänische Nationalhymne. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship will continue tomorrow in the Linksys Arena at 4:15 p.m. for the game Latvia versus USA. And there are two other games tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. It's Russia versus Team Slovakia. And tomorrow night at 8:15 p.m. it's Team Italy versus Team Germany. Meine Damen und Herren, die IIHF Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaft geht morgen in der Linksys Arena mit 3 Spielen. Das erste um 12:15 Uhr bereits Lettland gegen die USA. Um 16:15 Uhr Russland gegen die Südslowakei. Abends um 7:15 20:15 Uhr Italien gegen Deutschland. Das war's für heute. Kommt zurück nach Hause. Und dann nächste Pause für Team Dänemark und Team Deutschland.
Peter, the team really seems to be finding their groove. What adjustments have been made?
Well, I think we've played good all tournament, actually. We just we didn't really quite get the results we wanted in the beginning, but now we've got some luck. We got some bounces today, and now we're getting the goals, and I think we've played pretty decent all along.
You were down 2 goals in this one. What sparked the comeback?
Well, I think we got 2 huge goals right away. 2 rebounds, and that's kind of how we had to play, put pucks at the net, and it was important to get back. It was an amazing crowd here today supporting Germany, and it was a fun environment to play in.
On your game-winning goal, were you thinking shot the whole way?
Yeah, we'd been in our zone for 2 minutes. I was so tired that I was thinking about going backhand, but I didn't have the energy, so I just wanted to go 5-hole, and luckily it went in.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nach dem 5 Minuten Extra Time
Service necesarios. Live optics. And introducing hockey cards. Your face, your team, your car. Shopping events across the world. For any smartphones. In your own language. The 2017 IIHF. Powered by Skoda. Download now from the Apple App Store and Google Play. Skoda. Simply clever.
Jetzt als Angebote bei HHS sichern können Sie sich die Hotels mit 50% Rabatt in Berlin, Hamburg, Paris oder einer anderen aufregenden.
Ritual before the adrenaline of the match. The responsibility